the bench that what they did last night, especially in the first half before you were able to get going in the second half?
I mean, they came in and did what they were supposed to do. They came in and had the energy that we needed for us to be able to, extend that lead that we had, and for them to come in and provide all the the talented stuff with the minutes that they gave was a good thing.
What do you think about the bench? I'm sorry. What do you think about the bench in general? And maybe Keyshawn, maybe you could take that too. The attitude of you guys coming in and building, on the lead, extending it.
Well, just making sure we keep the same energy that all the other ones have. That's what Dan tell us. He say, make sure same energy, Dro as well. All the starters just make sure we play with the same effort and keeping the same intensity.
Daniel, could you just talk about your attitude on the bench in general this season?
I mean, yeah, basically what I always say, they got to come in with energy because as we go out, we try to set the tone, but, if we don't set the tone, the bench should come in and they can set the tone for us. I mean, it's vice versa with, certain aspects of when they come in, they can come in, they can set the tone, or we can set the tone first. They can come in and take, a part of that as they, come in from the back end.
Keyshawn, just kind of what's the difference in the bench from that first game of Texas to now? Just how have you all evolved in your roles and everything?
I mean, everybody found their role. They know what everybody got to play hard each and every game. And, I mean, it was probably mainly like a little nervous, but everybody settled in and got games under their belt. So now we adjusted and just play as one, play as a team. Whenever somebody needed in the game, that's when we contribute.
Your own role, what do you feel it is? You defined it.
Whatever the need to win a game, whatever coach need, that's what I'm gonna provide. Energy, both ends of the floor, hard work, and leadership, whatever we need.
Did you feel like a game like last night was eventually going to come for you? And Dan, what did you make of his game last night?
Yeah, I mean, it came over time, just like I said, get some games under my belt. Of course, playing with these guys, they keep pushing you to get better each and every day. So obviously I knew it was going to come.
I think he's gotten more comfortable with playing now since, as any other game, he was kind of shaky, but now he was more comfortable on the court. He was able to knock down shots that he work on every day. So seeing that is something of improvement in my eyes.
Daniel, Reggie Chaney's come and had some pretty good minutes to spell you. I just wonder what both you guys think of Reggie's game so far.
When Reggie comes in, he's nothing but another warrior on the glass. He comes in, he's another extra big body that we have. He comes in, he can bang with the post players. He can guard 1 through 5 basically. And, I just like his game, all the way through because he can basically do it all.
Daniel, Western Kentucky's got a little touted big man. Have you noticed any? I mean, have you were able to scout them at all or know anything about him, about what you're coming up against Saturday?
We've been able to scout him just a little bit. We've been able to scout the team a little bit also, but I've heard of him. I haven't heard that much of him, but I've heard he's a really good player. So I'm gonna have to come out with my A game, and pretty much any other big that's on our bench is gonna come out and be ready to play against him.
Keyshawn, could you talk about Reggie too, and maybe some of the other guys that come off the bench? Desi's helping out, and Gabe, and what do you think of those guys?
We'll piggyback on what he said. Most of all of them get energy, like Reggie Glass. I mean, of course, I've seen him play high school. I played against him as well, so I know what he's capable of. Desi, energy as well on both ends, especially defense. Gabe, especially on defense. So everybody contribute like that as one team is great.
I guess I didn't realize you and Reggie played each other. What was that like, and what's it like being teammates with him now?
I mean, at first we knew each other, but at first we didn't. So but now I'm being my teammate, like brothers now. So.
And Daniel, I think TV said there was 14 NBA scouts there last night. There's supposed to probably be a lot here on Saturday. I'm sure they want to see you and Bassie go at it. As a player, do you think about that? All those NBA, scouts at the games. Kind of how do you handle that?
My way of handling that is not really thinking about it. I mean, I'm here to play, and do the things that I'm supposed to do on court as a Razorback. I can worry about the NBA scouts after the season.
Just with last night's game, with them Arkansas starting off hitting all the threes, did that kind of take you out of your game a little bit, where you weren't getting the ball early? I mean, and did that even lead to the foul trouble and everything?
With me, I really don't even worry about getting the ball. I just basically try to let the game come to me. I don't, try to go take it. With them hitting shots like that, that's what we're supposed to do. And I mean, basically, if they get the ball inside to me, I'm going to find the person that's hot. So if they would ever pass to me, I was going to find the next shooter, because them hitting those threes in like the beginning to where they were getting hot, that showed that they were ready to come out and play. And also, what took me out of my game, the air was so thin up there, like my chest, it was just like, it was real heavy. So I had to get used to that gym a little bit more.
For both of you guys, just on the national level, you guys have started to pick up a little bit of buzz as one of the more surprising teams. Have you surprised yourselves at where you're at this point, or?
It's been some surprises around the horn, but most of the players on the team, we knew that this is what we were going to do, and this is what we were capable of throughout the stretch, and it's going to be like that for the whole season.
You want to take that too?
Oh, yeah, like he said, it was a little surprise, but the hard work we put in each and every day, even off seasons and towards September before, I mean, I knew it was going to come eventually, but we just had to grow as one, because, we still a little young, but having Dan and Dro kind of help us build us up, I mean, it was going to come eventually.
You guys were favored to win. I don't think anybody's surprised to win out there, but to go out there and really control the game from the start and win by 24, I mean, how well do you think you guys are playing right now?
We're playing together as a team. Like people, like I seen on Twitter yesterday, I know Coach told me to stay off, but I seen this tweet about how this man had said that this is just not, a Daniel Gafford team, and I agree with him. This is just not me on this team. We have a whole list of players that are capable of doing a lot of great things here at Arkansas. And going down the stretch, every single one of the players on this roster is going to show people great things.
Yeah, maybe how does that make you feel? That obviously Daniel's the main attraction, I guess, but this team has a lot of guys that are contributing.
Like you said, we play as a team. I mean, of course, him being the leader, we come off of him, but that's the main thing. Playing as a team, playing with each other, moving. That's the main thing to get a win.